Wọ́n ń bọ́lá fún wọn nígboro, ṣùgbọ́n ibi ni wọ́n ń ṣe ní kọ̀rọ̀. Àní wọ́n fojú jèèyàn. Wọ́n ń bọ́lá fún wọn láláì mọ̀ pé wọ́n iṣẹ́ nílò. À ń fojú rẹ̀ wò wọ́n láwùjọ. Aṣọ yẹ kí wọ́n sọ̀kù pamọ́ ni. Òtítọ́ dọ́jà òkúta o, irọ́ wa gbówó lórí o. Ibi tí ayé rè o, ibi tí ayé rè o.
What happens when a police detective, who has never lost a case, suddenly loses the one thing he needs most to solve any case, his own memory? And what happens when the man who spent his life hunting criminals suddenly becomes the person being hunted? This is the shocking story of Agbofinro 5, a suspense-filled Yoruba drama about Detective Muir Williams, a decorated and fearless police officer whose life changes after a near-death encounter, leaves him suffering from severe amnesia. Williams is known for his intelligence, courage, and determination. He is the kind of detective who never gives up until he discovers the truth. But after the incident, everything changes. The man who once remembered every detail of his investigations can no longer remember important parts of his own life. While Williams struggles to understand what happened to him, a mysterious organization begins watching him. Instead of allowing him to recover, they see his memory loss as an opportunity to control him. This is where Dr. Tani enters the picture. She is connected to a disturbing operation involving memory, manipulation, and behavioral reconditioning. The organization wants to influence Williams's thoughts, control his actions, and eventually turn him into an operative they can use as a weapon. But they make one major mistake: they underestimate him. Although Williams has lost parts of his memory, his intelligence and instincts remain. He begins noticing that his situation does not make sense. Who attacked him? Why was he targeted? Who is behind the organization? And what are they afraid he will remember? His recovery soon becomes an investigation into his own life. But this time, Williams is not the hunter. He is the hunted. Someone is watching his every move. And the people behind the conspiracy know exactly how vulnerable he is. Things become even more dangerous when his family is threatened. They know that his love for his family can be used against him, forcing Williams to fight on two fronts: protecting the people he loves while trying to regain control of his own mind. The biggest problem is trust. How can Williams know who is telling him the truth when he cannot completely trust his own memories? Every conversation could hide a clue, and every person around him could be part of a trap. Still, the detective inside Williams refuses to disappear. He begins relying on his instincts, studying people's behavior, questioning information, and connecting small details. Slowly, he realizes that his memory loss may not simply be the result of an accident. There is a bigger plan behind it. The organization wants him confused because they are afraid of what he might remember. If Williams discovers the truth, their entire operation could be exposed. In the end, Williams's greatest challenge is not simply finding the people responsible. It is proving that even without all his memories, he is still the man he has always been: a detective, a protector, a fighter, and a man who refuses to surrender to the people trying to control him. Because sometimes, the most dangerous enemy is not the person standing in front of you. Sometimes, the enemy is the person trying to control what you believe about yourself. And in Detective Williams's case, that battle is happening inside his own mind. Agbofinro 5 takes us through memory, manipulation, betrayal, family, loyalty, investigation, and survival, while showing just how terrifying it can be when the person hunting Criminals suddenly becomes the target. The hunter has become the hunted. The detective has become the mystery. And the man who once solved everyone else's cases must now solve the biggest case of his life, the mystery of himself. If you enjoyed this movie recap, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss more Yoruba movie recaps. And most importantly, leave a comment telling me the next Yoruba movie you want me to recap. Your suggestion could become the next movie we bring to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next movie recap.